Cowabunga dudes, today we got IDW's Michelangelo comic book plus action figure. I am filming every video starting from the Mutant Mayhem video that was last week's video through I'm not gonna say actually, but a bunch of videos are being filmed on Christmas Day. This is the second one of them. Anyways, sorry. Let's get right into this. So you got a nice image of Michelangelo on the side, got his nunchucks on the back, a little bit of a description of everything. The side says Michelangelo. You open this Velcro up, you get that, like, basically what's inside, and then actually what's inside. Let's get right into this. Alright, before I get into the figure, I want to talk about this comic book a second. So basically what it is, it has the same art as on the front, but it's all of Mikey's best comic books, like his singular ones. Like this is the first Mirage one where he is doing Christmas things. I'll go forward a bit. I haven't read this one. And there's one more after this. I haven't read this one either. So I'll be interested in reading those. But that's all for that's that. Now let me get into the figure. Alright, got him out the box, but first let's talk about the accessories. First of all, he comes with two pairs of nunchucks that are like a pliable plastic, so you can bend them everywhere you want. And so that's like their compromise between plastic and real chain. I think it's pretty smart. He comes with an extra head. It's more like a smiling face. He comes with a pair of fist hands, a pair of holding hands, and then he has just like two open hands on him. There's the best action sticker. And he comes with the grappler, which this does somewhat bend, not nearly as much as the chain, as the nunchucks, like at all. But it can bend. I bent it slightly. Now let's go over the actual figure. I like the detail in the shell. That's a good thing about it. When you do take it out of the box, you do have to put this back piece on, which is why it's not connected, because this doesn't really connect that well. Yeah, weird thing about the comic book turtles here is that they reuse their 87 molds, like to the point where they still got the M on the belt. You know, so this is clearly supposed to be like a comic book Mikey. That's whatever. No, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have too many positive things to say about this figure. It's a nice mold with lots of detail, but I just feel like it's missing something. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. I feel like it just needs something more. Maybe if we didn't reuse the M on the bell, or this would worked better. If the elbow and knee pad joints, I didn't have brown there. For height, let's see how tall he stands. He doesn't really stand too well. He stands at roughly 5 inches. So that's in line with their own figures that Best Action makes. So it's not going to be in line with like your Playmates or your NECAs. But yeah, sorry if you can hear stuff going on in the background. It's Christmas Day, like I said earlier, so I got family. Let's see how these nunchucks go in. They're going pretty well. This is not so no, for no confusion, it's not that I dislike this figure. There's just not something to it that makes it really worthwhile to talk about a whole lot. It's missing something. Let's make that clear. I'm not trying to be negative. It's just missing something. Maybe I can get him to hold it like that. Not his finger. I don't know. Let's see how the extra heads work. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on. It's hard to get on there. There we go. It's very stiff, the joint on his head, his neck joint. Yeah. Alright. It's extra hands, maybe? Would be better. Oh, they come off pretty easy. Yeah. Alright. There it is. Now I can hold this better. I can get in between his hands. His big old hands. Or small. I don't know. Alright, whatever. I'll just have him hold his nunchucks then. Oh, shoot. It's a very tight grip. Come on. No, it's not. It doesn't make it any easier that the handle of his nunchucks are so gummy. There we go. There's one. Okay. Then maybe I can give him that open hand again. Then that's how I'll display him. Something like that. Oh yeah, when I opened him, this belt wasn't on there. So I guess that didn't get enough glue. It just barely reaches. So it's basically just held on there by friction. Get him to stand real quick. Here is compared to 2012 Mikey. Of course, this is like 3.5 inches, something like that, and this is 5. Yeah. And that's my review on the Best Action Michelangelo comic book plus action figure. I guess if you're really into Best Action, then this is a really good pickup. Best Action is not my favorite line of Ninja Turtle, but it's not the worst. I could live with this figure. If all I had for Ninja Turtles was the Best Actions, I could live with it. It's better than Playmates' first collector's attempt in 2012. But anyways, stay healthy, eat pizza, and stay in the shadows.